Well, are you ready for a new iPhone? Apple fans are eagerly awaiting today's expected announcement of an updated, more powerful version.
CNET editor-at-large Brian Cooley is here to tell us if the new iPhone can live up to the hype. Good morning. Nice to see you here.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
but actually, before we know whether or not it can live up to the hype, are we really getting a new iPhone today?
We are getting a new iPhone. The question is, what's it called? You've heard that it might be called iPhone 4S, which takes the current 4 and speeds it up. Or it could be an iPhone 5, which to me suggests it's going to look different. It's kind of a different shape and feel to it. That is not known right now.
How much can they play with that design,
right.
though?
And here's why. One reason they might. Here's an older iPhone, but you know, the iPhone today has one of the smaller screens in the business. The Android phones have gotten much bigger screen area. I'd like to see Apple push that out to the boundaries more. That might be one of the significant changes we see.
They're also talking about potentially a cheaper version. Any chance of that?
And here's why, Chris, because there's a lot of people out there. 25% of people on a cell phone carrier right now are doing a prepaid phone, like a Boost, a Virgin, a Metro PCS, one of those. Apple doesn't play in that market. They're missing a fair amount of market share, and in their battle against the Android phones, they don't want to do that. So they might have a prepaid iPhone.
And you mentioned this battle against the Android phones. This is a battle that's really heating up. Apple has some serious competition that wasn't there when they first launched the iPhone.
Exactly, Erica. The story this year has been that Android is now outselling iPhone in new subscriber activations. Now, iPhone is still the best-selling single smartphone out there by far, but there's this huge glut of these Android phones that together are now outselling iPhone in terms of current sales. That's got Apple concerned.
And that's because you can do a lot of the same things and then you can, you know, the apps and all of that.
They both have hundreds of thousands of apps. They both do web and email and all that. And you can get Android phones on every carrier from many manufacturers. Apple, of course, is a single choice.
How excited is the universe about this potential announcement today?
You know, they have said that this is going to be the most anticipated of the new iPhones. I don't quite know if that's true, unless it's going to be a breakthrough iPhone 5 with a new shape and size, which is possible. But Apple's got a lot of momentum behind them right now because the iPad's doing so well as well. In fact, between iPhone and iPad, that's 2/3 of the company's business by revenue. Forget the computers and all the rest. This is about iPhone and iPad, this whole company.
Big announcement today. Is the potential Steve Jobs could potentially show up at this
It's always possible. I would find that unlikely. I wouldn't be shocked, but I'd be real surprised and almost disappointed because he's made his exit. It's time for him to let the company fly on its own with Tim Cook, who's exceptionally competent. And I think to come back takes attention away from the new product and away from Tim Cook. Let's get on with it. Let's get the new iPhone out there and get Tim in the spotlight.
So when could the new iPhone be out there?
We're hearing
any sense
2 days to 2 weeks. That's typical Apple release window. They don't normally release things and say it'll be out in a month. And it may not be today. I wouldn't expect that. But sometime by middle of the month is the expectation.
And on Sprint now, too, right?
Possibly. Not confirmed. That gets them to 3 of the big 4. T-Mobile would still be the one that's out. But, of course, they're in the middle of likely being acquired by AT&T. So that kind of freezes them right now, I would say. Adding Sprint would add another 50-some-odd million subscribers. And we hear that Sprint just did a huge deal to get the iPhone. But it's kind of a bet the company deal. So we'll see if it's true.
I'm so confused. I thought my shoe phone was still so hip.
Well, it still looks stylish.
99. Right, thank you.
Thanks,
Great to see you. Great to see you.